they wrote lies, and I will not allow that. I will fight in the end because I don't want to damage my reputation.
It sounds unreal, a country music superstar suing The View for $800 million. But that's exactly what Carrie Underwood is doing, and it's sending shockwaves through the entire media industry. Why? It all goes back to one bold move. Carrie chose to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration. That decision split her fan base and unleashed a political firestorm. Now, The View's fans are livid, social media is on fire, and reports say the show's hosts are practically begging Carrie to drop the lawsuit before things get worse.
For purple mountain majesties above the fruiting plain. America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
When Carrie announced she'd perform at Trump's inauguration, the internet lost its mind. The View's panel, especially Sunny Hostin, went into full-blown attack mode. While some fans called Carrie brave for promoting unity in a divided America, others said she had betrayed her morals and aligned herself with divisiveness. Opinions clashed, and the digital war had just begun.
Will take the stage at Trump's inauguration singing America the Beautiful. She said to the Post, "I love our country and I'm honored to have been asked to sing at the inauguration and to be a small part of this historic event. I am humbled to answer the call at a time when we must all come together in the spirit of unity and look into the future." Well, that wasn't good enough for the tolerant left, of course, who is outraged over Carrie being outed as MAGA. X is blowing up with jokes about how she should sing her hit song before he cheats. Some are calling for her to be boycotted and canceled. John Bridge weighed in, saying there are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they finally have the balls to come forward and be counted. Ain't nothing outlaw about keeping your mouth shut to appease the record label. Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissy boys. Carrie is talented, she is graceful, she is a class act, she has great legs, not that it matters, but she is everything that the tolerant left.
As hashtags trended and tensions soared, The View turned into ground zero for the controversy. Joy Behar slammed Carrie's patriotism, claiming her performance normalized Trump's agenda. Sunny doubled down, saying she'd never do the same. While the panel stirred the pot on air, Carrie stayed silent, but she wasn't inactive. Behind the scenes, she was preparing a counterstrike. And when she moved, she did it with force. Carrie sued The View and its hosts, accusing them of crossing the line from criticism into defamation, to the tune of $800 million. The claim: their attacks were malicious, false, and damaging to her public image. Suddenly, the tables had turned, and The View was on defense.
No, you would not sing it. No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, "I love our country." How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon.
Now, insiders claim the show's hosts are scrambling behind the scenes, desperate to settle before their reputations take a fatal blow. But Carrie isn't interested in hush deals, Tioha. This isn't just about clearing her name, it's about holding the media accountable. She's drawing a line in the sand. Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom from consequences.
I feel pretty strongly about it. I think art is art, and you know, you have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a...
As expected, social media has exploded. Fans are calling Carrie a queen for standing up to what they call media bullying. One viral tweet reads, "Carrie Underwood isn't just defending herself, she's dismantling toxic media culture. Ultimate queen energy." The memes. Savage. One shows Carrie cool and composed, grace under fire. Another shows Joy mid-rant with the caption, When you realize you messed with the wrong one, ouch. Even insiders at ABC say the heat is unbearable. Executives are reportedly pushing Joy and Sunny to issue public apologies. Some are even asking if it's time to remove them from the show. Shockingly, Whoopi Goldberg, typically their biggest defender, is staying silent. Rumor has it she's trying to broker peace behind the scenes, but the backlash is growing too fast to contain. Meanwhile, Carrie isn't just protecting her brand, she's setting a standard.
You wouldn't ask me, so I have no. Do what you do. Listen, it's like, people do what they do for whatever reasons. It's like Joe and
Carrie's message is loud and clear. You don't get to say whatever you want about someone and walk away untouched. Her supporters say she's fighting not just for herself, but for anyone who's been unfairly smeared by the media. And it raises the big question: where is the line between fair criticism and outright defamation? The consequences for The View could be massive. Joy and Sunny's futures are hanging in the balance. And if Carrie wins this lawsuit, it could set a legal precedent that forces talk shows to completely rethink how they handle public figures. This is no longer just about Carrie Underwood. It's about media ethics, personal dignity, and accountability.
For purple mountain majesties above the fruiting plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shine.